Hello there, and welcome to day 2 of the OP tournament, I guess. The Task Force tournament, the quest for the best in Boom Beach. So what we've got here is I've actually hopped into someone else's task force, or, well, whatever. It's not their task force, but the task force they use for the tournament. And, I wanted to go through and I wanted to show off some of the hits from other teams as well. So first we've got Enzo. I actually haven't even looked at these, so I'm hoping that it's not embarrassing. I figure they hit 5 for 5, so it can't be that bad, right? Now, a lot of people I know were asking me, like, hey, what's up? Like, how does this work? Do we have to farm up intel? And, like, there were a lot of questions. So, also a little bit of, I guess, an inaccuracy in the last video where I said that CW had put this all together, and really he had absolutely nothing to do with it. He didn't even read the rules, which is kind of embarrassing, but, you know, all of the work was actually done by LV, so massive thank you. This was a ridiculous amount of fun, so, you know, my goodness, words fail me. I don't even know what to say except for, please, take my money. Not really, though. I'm kind of poor. Please, leave my money. So, as you can see, this is one of the people that we competed against. We also did get the final results. We know who's won and who's winning, and that information is coming out later in another video. So, next attack, this is Samir, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen videos. He's another YouTuber also, and always in the leaderboards when it comes to the crab. The guy is pro. I've seen some of the craziness he's done, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what happens in this attack. Now, that being said, like I was saying, LV went through and did everything. He prepped the 2 task forces per team in the op, which means he maxed out their intel, so they were able to start the op for free. They didn't have to do any work, and they could run through and do the hits and whatnot. Which, that alone, like, intel is a valuable resource, and I know, like, people are always short who are trying to burn through and do higher level ops and stuff. So the fact that he took so much time and put so much effort into making this all happen, it's insane. And I'm sure he had some helper elves, but, like, you know, Santa Claus needs help sometimes too. Anyways, fantastic hit. I really like the way he just smoked up to the back. Normally we go around the left-hand side, we clear everything out, it's nice and safe, but because this is, I guess, a slightly more valuable Strange Attractors, this sort of approach is probably key. I don't know. All the pills and everything might slow the troops down, and then you run out of time, and you know how it goes. So anyways, fantastic attack by Samir. No doubt. Like, we knew it was going to be fantastic. Come on. But let's move on to the next victim. Oh, heals don't work on the core, bro. I need to double check. I might have to go back to the Boom Beach devs, talk to them, but I'm pretty sure you can't healing a medkit a core. But who knows? I'll double check. So, some interesting finishes so far in this task force. I guess moving on to Debo, and it looks like he's taking a moment. He's centering himself, channeling his chi through his iPad to maximize his tapping technique. And so far, so good. As you can see, he's kind of landed here on the beach, and he's slowly smoking up. My guess is he's going to about a 9 o'clock finish, which is abso-friggin-lutely insane, because look at all of these rocket launchers. Like, they're all over the joint. But I'm gonna trust he knows what he's doing, because he won. So, you know, if you win, I guess the pudding is in your shoes. So, he's gotten to 9 o'clock. He's definitely flaring onto the core. He's got 1, 2, 3... Wow. Interesting shock placement to, like, pull off the shocks on those rocket launchers and shock launchers, sorry. But absolutely smoking. That was a beautiful thing to see. Obviously, this team is filled with pros. Oh, and especially to pull off a solo on sliding block. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to solo sliding block, but it is not easy. It's normally actually really, really freaking hard. Especially because, like, look at where do you put a Zuka in here where it's reasonably safe? Like, even over here isn't safe because of this machine gun. You can't go anywhere down this side. Like, honestly, the whole thing from the shock blaster alone is gonna fry you. But somehow, TB, hopefully not standing for tuberculosis, he found a way, and I am dying to see how this works. Obviously, he's going up the left-hand side. He's going to take out the shield gens, just a guess. What the heck? Oh, no! Oh, brick. Why? Alright, so he's lost his brick. But, whoa, what happened there? Oh, alright. Things got a little scary, but he is still good. He's still going, okay, he's using the critters so that he doesn't burn through all of his shocks, and holy balls of steel! Oh, wow. Leaving the critters to take out that rocket launcher, that is absolutely ridiculously gutsy. And then, obviously, shocking the snot out of his own Zuka. Oh, there's heavies in there? Oh, I didn't even see him land heavies. I was too busy way over here looking at... What? Oh, that's so ugly. The scary thing is, I don't even know if this is the team that won. I kind of lost track. So, alright. Obviously, he is clearing out the shields. Once that's done, he might farm the pills a little bit for a little bit of extra energy. I'm not really sure. And then he's gonna roll over with just this huge wall of critters. And I don't know. I'm assuming he's gonna have to... Oh yeah, alright, we're gonna regroup back in the back corner here. He obviously needed to regroup in some way, shape, or form. And... now, oh, what the heck? Brick is back. All right, cool. So, see, it's not a bug. It's a technique. Yes, technique. Wow, he's going right in here. All right, that's cool. Interesting. Man, these guys, they have some incredible technique. I gotta say, I am not the greatest at the Boom Beach, but I know an awesome hit when I see it. And that was one. Absolutely smoked that core. Great job, TB. Let's move on to our last contestant in the task force, is right? I don't know. And that is Hook'em Horns? Okay. I guess he's a horny guy. Okay, so, obviously he's taking out some mines. I'm guessing he's probably going to put Zukas in that general area, but we're going to have to wait and see. Apparently wait for quite a long time to see. Excuse me. A really long time. I think he fell asleep at the wheel. Oh, here we go. You know what he probably was doing? Sitting there with the old Boom Beach calculator open on the webpage, being like, can I afford one more artillery? Oh crap, I missed it. Shit. I think we've all been there. and fortunately, ooh, burning some zooks. No! He got burned by the gab just like I did yesterday. Good to see I am not the only one. Although I'm the only one that obviously failed their attack because of it. So he's smoking up to roughly about the 3 o'clock, we can call this. And he's definitely lost a lot of Zookas. This is going to be tough because he's going to have to shock down here, shock down all over the place here and here and here. He might be safe from those. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shocks and took it down. He actually had more Zookas than I thought. I guess under the smoke they looked a little sneaky. But absolutely fantastic hits by everybody in the team. I don't even remember what this task force is called. Oh, this is just number 4. Okay, so I'm sure you're probably wondering, with such a strong showing on Stronghold, how come the Valkyrie didn't win the tournament? Well, I'm going to show you. Obviously, they had a rough first day and first op because of the 2. So you can see here, very, very similar to the other video where they did the same op, GBEing out the 1. They're lucky on this one where they didn't have to take out the extra rocket launcher. They just had to get into the middle there and clear things up. So interesting to see where I don't know where that strategy came from, but obviously several people making use of it. Honestly, I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of technique in that and a lot of finesse. And I'm a big fan of the finesse. You know, it's good for cleaning your hair, it's good for cleaning your underwear, if you wear underwear, I guess. Overshare. No. So smoking into pretty much 9 o'clock, which seems to be the normal, and then flaring onto the core, throwing some shocks and some critters to distract all of the things, and down goes the core like a boss. Fantastic hit by Ajax. I almost want to try hunting down a lower level task force just so I can get sliding blocks like this, so I could try that and play with it and see what kind of damage I could do. So we're going to go next to Samir's hit, and it looks like he is taking on Quantum, doing very similar to, again, the other video. These hits, they're so much alike. I can't help but wonder if there's some sort of guide somewhere telling people how to do this, or maybe they just picked it up from hoppers, or maybe they picked it up from being in many different task forces, or maybe there's videos somewhere. I don't know. But after taking out the mines at, we'll call it like 5 o'clock, he's going up this time to 3. The other guy went to, I think, about like 4 to 5ish. And it's going to be 1 shock, 2 shock, 3 shock, 4 shock, 5. Whoa. That's a lot of shocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some critters. And Samir wins the internet. Absolutely fantastic hit. There was never any doubt, because, well, we knew. And I kind of want to check out the low point. Not that it would be their low point, but you know, see why low point? What happened here? It is a pretty nasty low point. I gotta give them that, because as you can see here, you got the RL quad in behind the HQ. Always messy, and rocking the Scorcher Zuka though. Like you'd think that would do some goodness. Also using Sparky for the remote control. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there's a freaking laser there. Oh, the sneaky laser. I didn't even see that. That would explain why so many poor Zukas had to come to a very unfitting end because of the sneaky laser. Alright, so obviously after ripping everything wide open, we've got the final attack on low point, and absolutely gorgeous grouping on those troops. That was a thing of beauty. And with 3 shocks, he is just going to burn down the HQ and call it a day. Anyways, I guess let's see what happened to poor Enzo here. Sorry, Enzo. It had to happen. Here, I'll show it a little bit quicker just to, alleviate the pain. Can't be any worse than either of the attacks that I did. It just... sneaking around behind, I'm guessing he's going for like a 10 to 11 finish, but... oh, maybe a clear. Interesting. Neat. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.